Justice Department guidelines for obstruction. If any of that starts to happen, wait for Republicans to let
Here we go.
with litany of
an example
investigation has been tainted
of a road hog.
Now, someone who probably will not be in the hearing room, but will certainly be talked about, is Attorney General William Barr. What's at stake for him?
Well, a lot of the Democratic questioning will focus on what's in the report versus how Barr tried to describe it for the world before it was released. Democrats claim that he unfairly and wrongly set the tone for what people believe in that report, and they're hoping tomorrow will correct many of those, what they say are misperceptions.
And, of course, President Trump. What is likely to be a potential risk here?
Well, he says he'll be watching some of it, maybe. But,
what do you think? It's going to be hard not to watch.
Right. Well, the risk could be that he could poke the bear in the nose and he could start tweeting something even more damaging to himself. We have to wait and see, but history is kind of our record.
Yeah, well, we have about 45 seconds here. Are the Democrats really hoping, many of them, that this will lead to impeachment?
Yeah, there are pro-impeachment Democrats who hope that, but one of the biggest obstacles is Speaker Pelosi herself, and she put out a 6-page memo today that suggested, well, this is important, but we're going to have weeks, if not months more, of committee hearings to look into wrongdoing. That suggested that impeachment, if ever, ain't around the corner.
All right, we'll all be watching tomorrow. Thanks so much. That's Billy House, Bloomberg News congressional reporter. Coming up on Bloomberg Policy, Power and Law, the Trump administration is moving to end food stamps for 3 million people. But first, we go to Martin DeCaro, who has a check on world and national news. Hi, Martin.
Well, hello to you. If the U.S. eases up on the blacklisted telecom firm Huawei, China may buy more U.S. farm products. A compromise is in the works as the two nations prepare to restart face-to-face trade negotiations. President Trump has agreed to give timely licensing decisions to allow a slew of tech companies to sell to Huawei. In an interview with Bloomberg today, Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross downplayed the singular importance of Huawei in the trade dispute.
Huawei is not necessarily a part of the trade negotiations. Huawei, in its genesis, was an enforcement action.
The administration blacklisted Huawei in May at the height of the trade war. Mark Esper has been confirmed by the Senate to be President Trump's new Secretary of Defense. That ends a 7-month vacancy that coincided with foreign policy crises with Iran, Turkey, and Afghanistan. Massachusetts Senator and Democratic presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren is introducing legislation to cancel the student loan debts of tens of millions of Americans. She first proposed the idea on the campaign trail. South Carolina Congressman James Clyburn will sponsor companion legislation in the House. The bill would forgive $50,000 in student loans for Americans and households earning less.
Perturbed with that food stamp thing. They're talking about Trump trying to end food stamps for 3 million people. That is crazy because people need food stamps. Now, I know some people do abuse them. They abuse it. Okay, fine and dandy. But that's going to be their loss, that they don't utilize the time wisely that they have on the program. I do believe there should be a limit. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe 5 years per child, if that's the reason you're getting it, or per person. You know, if you need help in life, down on what they call your luck, 5 years of food stamps should be enough time. $200 a month for 5 years should be enough time for you to be able to reestablish an income for yourself. So anything past that is waste, because you have seniors who need that $200 a month. I mean, they're getting what, $1,000 a month? So yeah, that little 200 helps. Seniors and then disabled people who cannot work. People on disability. You know what I'm saying? I think they should be able to get food stamps for life. Seniors for the rest of their life. Yeah. But all these other people in between and whatnot, individuals that just ain't working but can work, no, unless you got a child. get 5 years of food stamps on the book. After that, unless you have a baby, that's it. No more for you. The kitchen is closed. So, yeah, that's the way they should do all the social programs. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a senior or disabled, 5 years is your limit. Because in 5 years, you can achieve a lot. You can get a doggone bachelor's degree in 5 years. I mean, come on. What are you expecting from society? You know? You need to pull your own weight. So yes, 5-year limit. They need to require everyone to, like you say, either do that volunteering thing or school. Because you're not just going to sit at home on your do nothing and get paid. No. And then the more services you have, the more stuff you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you get food stamps, then that's however many hours a week of volunteering. That equates to that amount of money that you're getting. $200, that's like, what is that? That's about minimum wage. I don't even think that's working 40 hours though. Let's see. 7 times 4 is 280. 7 times 40 is 280. So what is it? 725. 25 times 40 is another $10. So that's $290. So maybe 290, and we said 200. So 7 into 90 goes 10, 11, 12, it's 84, 13. So we'll give them 13 hours off the 40. So that's what? 27 hours a week volunteering. Yeah. So that's about 12 and a half hours per $100. Yeah. 12 and a half hours per $100 of assistance. So if you're getting 5, that's 60 hours a week. If you're getting $500, that's 60 hours a week. Wow. You working your tail off. I'm trying to tell you. That's crazy. Yeah. 60 hours a week. Okay, that might be a little excessive. So let's say 10 hours per 100. 10 hours per 100, $700. Because you get 200 in food stamps. Well, no, you wouldn't be getting 700 if you're getting 200 in food stamps. So let's say you got a child and you're getting 300 in food stamps, and then you're getting another 300 in tanning for that baby. So that's 600 a month. That means you have to do 60 hours. Yeah, that's a month. 60 hours of volunteer work a month. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's only divided by 4, so that's 10 hours a week plus the 2. The 20 divided by 2. 10 hours a week is 40. Plus another 20 hours is 5. So that's 15 hours a week, basically, for $600 a month income. Yeah, and this volunteering can be utilized in many different ways. You know, whether it's child care for other people, So other participants, so if you go to school for the 2 months or 3 months or whatever to get certified in child care, and then you become a child care provider and provide your little 60 hours a month of child care service or whatever it may be, probably going to end up being more than 60 hours a month, like 40 hours a week.
10 years down 430 seconds, yield 2.06%, gold down 0.2%.
So probably,
21 the ounce, and
yeah, probably back to the 15. I would say 15 hours per $100 because times 4, that's 60 hours.
Interactive Brokers Studio. As of April, 36 million Americans receive food stamps with an average monthly
Times 6 is 90 hours.
$121 a person. Now, the Trump administration is moving to end food stamp benefits for about 3 million people with proposed new regulations.
And times 8 is 120 hours. So if you're getting $800 a month in benefits, 120 hours divided by 4, that's 30 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 15 hours per $100 of assistance in volunteer work. So by the time you finish your 5 years, you have all this experience. You see where we're going with this? You see how we're bettering society with this by taking and allowing people to increase their quality of life from all kinds of perspectives, not only the life that they're living, but their education level, as well as their contributions to society. It's not difficult at all to run a country. You know, it's a scam. They have things set up so they can fatten their pockets, and the benefit of the people at large doesn't really matter. So yeah, in a nutshell, there are some changes that we need to make. And I think that if we put our heads to it, we can achieve great things in the here and now. Y'all be blessed. Professor K, signing out.